everybody. Really looking forward to participating in this year's main show at EluxCon. We're going to be in Reading, Pennsylvania from the 20th of October to the 25th. I'm going to be bringing some new dragon paintings, of course. The Dragons in Nature series is ongoing as always, and I'll have some classic work with me as well. So I hope to see you all there. It's been 2 years, too long. I'm very excited. I can't wait to see everybody there. This piece is titled The Northeastern Snow Dragon. It's 18 by 20 inches, oil on panel. And I think, one of the things that I really wanted to try and tackle in this is just all of the color that can be expressed by painting white objects. And it's why I chose to do, the white dragon, the snow, the white on the trees, even the white clouds. There's so many elements of this painting that are technically white, yet there really is no white in the painting at all. And it's something that I wanted to try and express artistically and deal with from a technical level artistically in this piece. This is another piece in my Dragons in Nature series. It's titled The Water Amphitheater. It's 16 by 20 inches, oils on a wooden panel. And this piece was one I really wanted to experiment with both the anatomy of a dragon a little bit. So I was looking to do something that wasn't quite so universal. And I also really have a love for painting waterfalls, and living in the northeastern United States, this is the kind of environment that, is around this area or not too far from this area. It was just something that I wanted to try and deal with a more natural environment with this little guy. This piece is titled Bottom Floor Complaint Department. And it really stems from my love of painting cave interiors and big, bad, tough dragons. It's 18 by 24 inches, oil on mounted canvas. And I have to say, this guy was just a lot of fun to work on. This is my most recent addition to the Dragons in Nature series. This is titled The Turtle Dragons. It's 16 by 20 inches, oil on panel, and it really, I think, is starting to show the direction that I want to move this series. It's really these majestic sort of dragon creatures in their natural environment. This is a personal piece that I titled Sight. It started as a figure study that I embellished a little bit with the costume and stuff and sort of turned her into a fairy, keeping sort of these woven patterns and feathers and some more natural elements. But it was really, for me, more about the light that falls across her and across her at the bottom. And like I said, it was really just started as a figure study, but I was really excited and happy with the way it turned out. This is the Black Wyvern, another smaller study in my series of natural dragon paintings. Really just something I wanted to tackle. Not all, I guess all dragons maybe do have arms, but the wyverns don't, and it just gave me an opportunity to do some looser background elements and things that I enjoy painting. The size of this one is 8.5 by 11 inches, oil on panel. So this year I've decided to do something that I haven't done before and open my personal collection up for sale only at the IX show itself this year. This piece I did in 1994. I was about 3 years in the business at this point, and this was done for Tours Books version of Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. It was a very exciting piece for me to do at the time, and one that I've always loved. I have always enjoyed painting underwater subjects. And again, this will be available at the IX show only. The piece is oil on masonite, and it is roughly 18 inches by 29 inches. So here's a few that I'm still putting some finishing touches on for the show. This is actually a piece that I did for Monte Cook Games about a year ago, but the piece was, due to time constraints, was finished digitally. So I'm able now to go back in it and kind of make it the piece that I want to make it to be. This piece is 14 by 20 inches, oil on panel. Another in my series of Dragons in Nature, I'm calling this one Moonlight Arrival. This is 8.5 by 11, oil on panel. Still has a few finishing touches to go. And I'm also going to bring with me a bunch of smaller ones, varying dragons. And some of these range in size from 4 by 4 inches to 5 by 7 inches. And I sort of consider these to be oil sketches. Most of them are limited palette. And one more little dragon piece. And this fun little fellow I call Stockwood. These are 4 by 4 inches oils on panel. And of course this little white guy here in the tree is 5 by 7 inches oil on panel. If you have any more questions about the work, you can find the answers on my website at mattstawicki.com. I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone there. I want to give a quick shout out to Pat and Jeannie Wilshire for throwing the entire fantasy art business into chaos one time a year. We're looking forward to it again this year. I just want to also say that any sales of the material that I'll be showing at the show, any of it that sells prior to it will be exhibited at the show and then shipped out a week after the show. So thank you again. Can't wait to see the folks that attend, and we'll see you all soon.